Good morning everyone, welcome to video review part number 1 of 4 provided by VIPCrossStitch. If you missed my video number 1, please check it out because the cross stitch canvases were so pretty and colorful, so hopefully you like them. And I did test it out, the needle, when I was talking to you about from Jingle company. It is beautiful needle. I like it. It's not very sharp. You're not gonna stop your fingers. Today we have some organizers and cross stitch. 3 kits of cross stitch. And first I would love to start with this organizers that is looking interesting, and I did not have yet in my video review this kind of organizers yet. Now I did review for you before this kind of organizers, and I believe it's also from VIPCrossStitch. This kind of like a mesh with the zippers in 2 different sizes, as you can see, different, and I do love them as well. And then when I saw this one, looks fancy, looks big, and I already measured this. They will be perfect fit. I think you can buy up there by 1 or pack of 4. So let me put just 1 in here so we can see what it is about. If I measure this way, well, I will measure from side to side. Of course, for inside it's going to be a little bit smaller. So it's 45.5 centimeters, and this way is 34 centimeters. So what I'm trying to say, that if you want to organize in here even diamond painting, 30 by 40 centimeters canvases will fit perfect. And even later probably your cross stitch would fit. And you know what, let me just check it out something, because I have in here this little dragon that I'm stitching for Year of Dragon, and I want to see if it's fit. Oh, look at that. I think it will fit on the inside perfectly to put later as a storage if you don't have any storage. So that's amazing. I think I will like it. Only thing that I'm kind of a little bit concerned, and I want to see the quality of it, it's that button closure, because it kind of reminds me of the closures that Spring brand have, and sometimes those buttons coming out. So where is the opening in here? Can we find it? Oh, it's on this side. Okay, let's see how big is it, how roomy, or this is just a flat, or maybe sides will open a little bit. No idea. Let's see, the material is strong enough. Okay, bag on the side. So I can see when you will bend, it will create kind of like a plastic marking, as you can see in here. Kind of like a gritty, not soft plastic in here. Same thing in here, but very soft and smooth on the inside. We do have a label in here that you can put your project, what you have on the inside. And I want to see this button. Well, it seems like it's strong, but after closing and opening so many times, it could come out. So I would literally just keep it like this without even close, maybe, just to save the button. Now I see in here some like a metallic pieces to hold edges together in here between plastic and I don't know what kind, like a water, how you call it, waterproof maybe fabric. And it does open in white in here. Let me push the sides. Oh, look at that. So they can fit a lot in here. Okay, that's looks pretty roomy on the inside, if I have to say. And this lines in here obviously it will be kind of like a extend later. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing in here, but it feels like it's going to be look more flat the more you have inside. But for the finished projects or your brand new projects, it will good. Also, this kind of organizers will be good also for school, maybe for kids, for art, or if you don't have too many designs, you can just put just like a whole canvas inside. So I will be definitely using them, these organizers, in my for my whips that I have. Here's the stitching line, so you can see how it's done. Looks nice, actually. Looks nice. Here's the stitch and the one together. Okay, what's in here? Label in the back. Best, whatever it is in Chinese, and here's something saying. So yeah, definitely I will keep this for my whips, probably for cross stitch, to organize them nicely. The one that I don't have, you know, when you start and you have a frame and doesn't fit anymore in your original containers, in the original packaging, so this would be nice to put inside and be sure dust or dirt, drink, not gonna get into it. So yeah, I think it's a good stuff. We'll see how this work in the process of, you know, using it, if it's sturdy enough or not. But for now, I think it's not bad price. This is big size, so you can use it for diamond painting or cross stitch project. I definitely going to put my whips in here. Alright, so that is for the organizers. I really wanted to see them long time ago because I didn't know how big they are and the quality. So now for the canvases, let's start maybe like from smaller, well, kind of interesting sizing in here. Well, let's just start from kind of simple one maybe. Okay, now we're gonna sit comfy. And let's see the design number one. So I still have for a video number 3 and number 4 silky design, silky threads and spring print. So watch out for those videos as well. And I already see that it has lots of back stitching. It's called Purple Wreath. Is it purple? More like a pink to me in here, but I guess it's a purple wreath. Okay, with the bird house. And you know what's surprised? I don't have a bird in here. It feels like when you have a bird house, it should be like a little bird sitting up there somewhere. So the designer didn't think of that. Okay, we'll go with him. 14 count ARTDOT, 38 by 38 centimeters design. Lots of you like wreath designs. I love it too, and I have some collections already that really want to start one day. And in here we have in full stitch 44 colors, and then back stitch in 6 colors. Let's see canvases. Oh, it was pinkish. Yeah, I would say more like a pink wreath, not the purple. Is it more like a purple to you? I don't know. More like a pinky to me. But it is gorgeous colors. Here's the more colors. Okay, that is nice. We have 2 needle up there. No, colors are very beautiful. Yeah, and here it is. I love how soft canvases of Joy Sunday. They really do soft. So easy to put in a frame, no problem. And the frame that I have, that I'm stitching my Ambilight, I think it would be like a perfect for this one, or maybe even too big for this canvas. Yeah, that's a nice size. It is partial, so lots of area you don't have to stitch. If you wish, you can add a little bird in here. If you have like a bird canvases that you can count that stitch somewhere, that would be cute, I think. So here it is, the quality of the canvas. I think looks nice, nice, nice. Good clarity canvas. In stitches, would you like to know in stitches? Where is the number? Where is the number in stitches? Oh, in here on the side. 172 width and 169 high. Okay, that's the canvas number 1. Very like cute, nothing extraordinary, just like a very simple design if you like the nature and the birds. And this could be like a decorative wreath. Maybe that's why they don't have a bird in here. So this is like a little decoration with the those grape wines that create the wreath itself. And it's just a pretty, look at those leaves, going to look so nice. Lots of shading up there. And of course, look at that, all the design has tons of backstitch. So yeah, definitely a little bit for advanced cross stitchers. Look at the nice design on a house. Yeah, everything is outlined. Lots of backstitch. So if you do slowly, little by little, that would be not problem. My problem is I have to finish the whole thing in full stitch, take a picture, and then before and after with the backstitch. As a YouTuber, I feel like it's fair to do that, because that way you see a difference between stitching without backstitch and with backstitch. It creates big difference. Now, number 2 canvas, I would love to show you this one. I would say if I would be in Italy somewhere, I would stitch this and place on my kitchen, or not even kitchen, maybe like a sunroom where I have glass of wine with it to go, because or maybe like a winery. Well, I think it's every Italian who has a farm has a winery, because this is gorgeous. Look at the juicy grapes. That's such a pretty colors will be in here as well. Green, purple, and red grapes. Let's see what it's, the Grape Story it's called. Oh, there's actually saying in here in English, I think. Happiness is a wine of the rarest vintage. It says on this corner, old friends and old wine are best. Great wine, good food, good company. In wine there is truth. There is no greater love than the love of the good wine. I don't know what is that, but you know what, that's kind of interesting. Oh, Merlot, my favorite wine, Merlot. Yes, that is beautiful design. 14 count ARTDOT 29 by 48 centimeters. The Grape Story. So all that writing up there, we will have to stitch in backstitch designs and technique. Or if you don't want to stitch all the background, you can stitch just the main design. But I think those sayings are kind of very nice. I like how it says in here. And we have 6 pages of the booklet. And lots of backstitch again, because every grape, every leaf, everything is outlined, so as the writing in here. So by the colors, we have in full stitch 30 colors. I see that full number of palette is 35 colors. We have some extra colors in half stitch. We have 5 colors in half stitch, 2 colors in French knot, and backstitch in 5 colors. That is what we have with this design. Let's see. Lawn panel. It's not very big actually. Very nice and pastel colors kind of in here. Sample wise looks very nice print. canvas are so soft. It's so kind of pleasant to touch, very nice and soft. So yeah, because this is a partial and this is just a main, so it's basically like very tiny design if you think about it. Well, not tiny, tiny is the wrong word, that's small, not big. But with all the writing and backstitch, it will take like forever. So yeah, I agree. Today I think all designs that I have with Joy Sun, they have lots of backstitch. If you like to challenge yourself, good for you. I cheer you up on that one because you will love results on the end. So that is our second design, and let's see the threads. We do have in here 2 needles. And what kind of threads to go with it? Here you go. Nice and bright, cheery. Here we have on this side we have this threads for the green grape, then we have in here for the red grapes, and then purples on this side. So yeah, that's going to be nice. And if you are Italian and you own a winery, oh, you should have this 100%. And if you just like to have a glass of wine sometimes for the appetite, that would be nice to have this right in somewhere in your dining room. Ooh, that's a nice and colorful. Ooh, little too saturated maybe. Let's see in a minute. Very interesting design. Once again, we have to stitch all the background. I wish it would be option for black canvas and counted cross stitch. If you want to have it printed on a white canvas, or you want to have a counted cross stitch on a black canvas. I would choose black canvas so I don't have to stitch all the black color. So in here we have a magical world, 14 count ARTDOT, 33 by 46 centimeters. And at first, when I look on this designer website, I didn't see all the details. I thought it's like a Harry Potter or something. I didn't even look to the details. Then right now when I'm looking, look, there is a candles, and I totally did not see that this is actually cat sleeping. I thought it's going to be like a wizard or something, but no, this is cat. And then we have a little witch up there, fairy, I think she's fairy witch, reading a book for the cat. And another amazing thing that I did not realize, we do have a dragon in here. So if you're the one who following Year of the Dragon and you have a projects for this kind of horoscope of the year, and this would be count. This is count Year for the Dragon. Look at the castle, very magical background up there with lots of bubbles kinda. But cat is majestic in here, so pretty. Oh, that's a fairy shoes. Oh my goodness, that's her shoes. Yes, that is so cute. She sits on the top of the cat, and there's some mushrooms in here. Oh, that is so pretty design, totally magical. I agree on that. And yes, we do have again lots of backstitch because everything is outlined. In full stitch we have 51 colors, and French knot. Oh, hold on. Okay, I kind of used to have like a one palette for the print in a book, another palette print for the canvas, but not in here. This is all to one. Is it? Oh, they have on another side. So that's all belong to this. All right, wow, look at this, how many half stitches in here, the whole column in here. So if we have in here 20, no, in full stitch we have 51 colors, French knot in one color, back stitch in 6, 7, 8 colors, and a half stitch without counting. I'm just like seeing the line where it's done, so it would be 28 colors in half stitch, just to go from where is full stops, and I just like make a line, so would make it 28, so I don't have to count. So that's a lots of half stitch, and that is all that background that we see on a canvas, besides the castle and dragon, but whatever is behind them, that's all half stitch. Moon probably full stitch. Yeah, there is a good moon in here too, that I kind of missed that point. Wow, the more you see, the more you look, the more you see details in here. Let me see. No, the moon is full stitch, yes, but everything around is a half stitch. And the French knots, it's this little kind of dots. If I can show you them a little bit on the canvas, those circle dark blue. Okay, that's your French knots up there. On the top by the dragon, somewhere up there. Well, actually, basically it's everywhere a little bit. And if you want to make it magical, you can add beads to those French knots instead of French knots if you don't like to make them, or some kind of sequence, or maybe metallic threads to make a sparkle. After all, it is magic. And here is our threads first. Lots of black, looks like extra black, yes, for the background. This design would be nice, kind of look Halloweenish because of the witch, right? Dragon, some kind of mystical design in here. So, oh my goodness, the canvas are so soft. Look at that, very, very saturated paint. So I can still see the, like, they are saturated patches. Let me just show you like this, like for example in here. But when we go close, I kind of see maybe the red and pink up there a little bit. Like if you look on this side in here, okay, maybe at night will be hard to recognize them. At the same time, if I've received this kind of canvas, it doesn't mean your canvas will look exactly the same. Could be just a few canvases that printer have a fresh paint and they got like a little bit excess and overloaded and got so bright, and later on when as ink is wearing out, getting like nice and clear print. But it's not big deal in here, not too many colors in here. There is like close to each other, so it should be okay to stitch on a daylight. So it's like in here on the top, those browns, there's a few colors. See, where's my finger moving up there? I'm trying to cover up the light. Yeah, a little colors up there kind of incorporated with each other maybe. So for that reason we have a beautiful book that's big squares enough to see. If you have to find some certain symbol, then you can, because it would be easy to find, especially when we have this booklet printed on both sides, the symbols that we have on a canvas and the symbols that we have in the book. So that's very good and helpful to have a cross stitch. Well, thank you for watching. I will see you next time in part number 3. Leave me comments, subscribe.